back. New at noon, a search is underway for an 83-year-old Sequoyah County man. This is Charles Franklin. A silver alert is in place. Investigators say doorbell camera footage shows him leaving his house around 9 yesterday morning. We have pictures the sheriff's office shared. A search party spent the day and night searching for him. Mr. Franklin has dementia, a history of a stroke, and is nonverbal. If you see him or you have any information, you're asked to call 911. 19 Kids and Counting star Joseph Duggar and his wife Kendra will have a hearing in the Elm Springs District Court today. The couple has previously pleaded not guilty to child endangerment charges in Arkansas. Joseph is also facing child molestation charges in Florida. Investigators say he inappropriately touched a 9-year-old girl while she was on a family trip in 2020. That hearing will be this afternoon at 1 o'clock. We'll keep you updated on air and on our website, 5newsonline.com. Well, Brian Hyatt, the former Northwest Arkansas psychiatrist, is due back in court this Wednesday. He's facing both state and federal charges, accused of holding patients against their will to defraud Medicaid and other benefit programs. In his federal case, Hyatt and his 7 co-defendants are not expected to appear until September of next year. Well, thousands of Springdale students are heading back to class today for the first day of school, and one new school is taking a different approach to help students who need some extra support. Jones Prep Academy is opening its doors with smaller classrooms, counseling, and therapy available on campus. The school is designed for students who might be struggling academically, behaviorally, or just with other challenges. Leaders say the school will work with families and community groups to provide support outside of the classroom.
All students have different specific needs, and we just want to meet them where they are and support them in whatever that looks like. And so every day is a new day, and no child is defined by one moment, one diagnosis, one behavior. We just want to meet them where they are and support them.
Jones Prep is also planning to open a family resource center on campus once the school year gets started. And Springdale Schools says this program could eventually expand to serve more students and more families across Northwest Arkansas. Other local schools also heading back to class today: Ozark, Boonville, Hackett, along with Mansfield and Mulberry, Pleasant View. Tomorrow, Fayetteville and Bentonville go back to school, and on Wednesday, Fort Smith, Rogers, Alma, and Van Buren will start. And at the start of the new school year, teachers say there's no need for parents to have everything figured out from day one. Instead, they say some of the best ways to prepare your child for school start with simple things at home. That could mean letting them practice doing things on their own, like handling their lunch, keeping track of their belongings. Teachers say those everyday moments can help children build confidence.
When parents invest in their children and they just spend quality time with them, whether it's reading, whether it's practicing math, whether it's, spelling words, when they make learning fun at home, it just connects all of it together.
And if your child is having a tough time adjusting, teachers say just talking to them, talking to their teacher to help them find their footing in the classroom can be helpful. As Washington County sees rapid growth, justices of the peace say that they're working to learn more about the condition of the county facilities. Over the weekend, justices of the peace toured several county facilities to assess future needs. They say those findings could help shape improvement plans and how the county spends taxpayer money.
We're informed pretty well through regular meetings, and the people in the county are good to tell us what their needs are. And certainly we trust the people we work with, and they have their eyes on things every day, so we trust their judgment on things. But it does help when we see it with our own eyes as well.
County leaders say this tour is meant to start conversations about future projects. No decisions have been made about these projects yet. Today is the last day for Oklahoma voters to request an absentee ballot for the August 25th election. The Oklahoma State Election Board says the deadline is tonight at 5 p.m. Voters can request a ballot through the State Election Board's website or their county election board. If you plan to vote by mail, make sure you get your request in before that deadline. Well, tensions remain high in the Middle East as President Trump says the U.S. is low-keying its approach to Iran. Iran, meanwhile, is demanding concessions before it agrees to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. Bradley Blackburn has more.
The 15-point Israel-Gaza peace plan that President Trump hailed as historic, now rejected. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu made the announcement Sunday at a cabinet meeting, saying his forces will not withdraw from Gaza until Hamas is truly disarmed. This as there are growing fears that war could be spreading in the Middle East. Smoke rose over the Yemeni port of Mocha after a deadly strike by Iran-backed Houthi rebels. While over the weekend, President Trump told Axios the U.S. is, quote, semi-negotiating and low-keying it with Iran, describing the back and forth as a chess game and predicting it will work out. On CBS News, Republican Senator Bill Cassidy called on the president to lay out his plans.
I think the president needs to come out and speak forcefully on what the path forward is. And at some point, it may be that path forward works or not. But at least there needs to be that dialogue with the American people.
Iran's foreign minister insists Tehran is not negotiating with the U.S., though Iran is in the final stages of reaching a deal with Oman over management of the Strait of Hormuz. But he says the vital shipping route won't be opened until the U.S. meets its demands, which include compensation for damages caused by U.S. strikes. Over the weekend, Iranian state media released rare, undated video of the country's supreme leader, Ayatollah Mujtaba Khamenei. CBS News could not independently verify it. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.